girlies, it's Tammy. So I'm back at you with another video today, and today we're going to be using products under £10. So everything on my face right now is under £10, from foundation to blush to highlight to eyeshadow. Sorry about that, my Jaclyn Hill palette just got delivered. Beauty Bay, that was literally the fastest shipping ever because I only ordered it yesterday, got it today. Wow. So yeah, the review on the Jaclyn palette will be coming really soon. I haven't even opened it yet, but I'm very excited. But anyways, so yeah, today's video, all the products on my face right now are £10 and under. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, then definitely keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of lip balm because my lips look dry AF. I'm gonna use the Dr. Pawpaw Tinted Ultimate Red Balm. This was sent to me, but it is £6.95 from Superdrug, I believe, which is a little bit expensive for a lip balm, but I absolutely love the tint it gives my lips, and it also does moisturize. So yeah, I just let that sit on my lips while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going to start with color correcting, of course. Actually, pause, let me go in with primer first. So I'm going to use the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I bought this from the Ordinary website a couple of days ago, I think it was, and it's £5.90. I have used it a couple times, but I don't know what my thoughts on it is really, because I don't know, with primers it's kind of like, is it doing anything? Is it not doing anything? You don't know if it's the foundation or if it's the powder or if it's the fixing spray, you know, anything that you've put on top of the foundation. You're not sure if it's the primer working or if it's other products. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about this, but applying it to the face, it feels kind of like tacky and thick. It is quite thick. It's not like a light moisturizing primer. My lighting better not do that thing today where it keeps changing because it gets on my nerves, and when I'm editing, oh my god, it's a pain. So now I'm going to move on to color correcting, and you guys know I use the same thing every single time. I use the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Cream Contour Kit, and this is £8 usually, but last time I checked it was on sale on tambeauty.com for £5, which is an absolute bargain. £5 for 8 cream, highlight and contour colors. I personally, for color correcting, like to use this and this kind of mixed together, and it does have really good coverage. It is quite a thick and dry concealer. I use my fingers for this because it warms up the product and makes it easier to like spread over the face. Oh, I was meant to do my nails before I came on camera. I don't know if I told you guys, but one time I got a comment from a girl saying, oh, I was gonna subscribe until I saw your manly nails. I was like, okay. You got problems. So now for foundation, I'm going to use the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. I did do a review on this. I will link it down below or make it pop up in the card. But I have been loving this foundation lately, and I did wear it in like my last couple videos, and I did get comments saying, what's your foundation? You look super flawless today. And it's this. I've been loving this foundation. Now today I am mixing the two shades. I'm mixing the shades. I'll tell you 1 second. Yeah, I'm mixing 3.1Y with 3.2N. Only one pump of this one because this one more or less matches me, but I feel like it's just a tad bit too yellow once everything's said and done. So I just wanted to add a pump of this color to kind of tone down that yellow tone, and I'm just gonna blend that in. I really like the coverage of this foundation as well as how long it lasts throughout the day. They also have a very extensive kind of foundation range, of course not as extensive as Fenty, but still very good. I think 21 shades they have. After foundation, I tend to move into eyebrows, and for my eyebrows, I absolutely love using the Makeup Revolution Duo Brow Definer Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. It's £2.50, which is an absolute bargain. This is my third pencil from them. It's kind of like a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Definer. It comes with like a triangle nib at the end and then a spoolie on the other side, but of course, much cheaper. But just quickly before I apply the pencil, I tend to get oily brows throughout the day because I have oily skin. So I take a little bit of the banana powder from Makeup Revolution and just set my brow area. You see how easy it just glides on? I love this. And even if you have thick brows, unlike me, it's so easy to just get little brow strokes like that. You see? I need to go to Superdrug or something soon, guys. I need to get some new makeup. I heard Barry M like released a new foundation. Hopefully they'll have a shade for me in store, not online. Okay, so that is more or less how I draw in my brows using the brow definer. I'm going to do the other side off camera because I can barely see what I'm doing from this far away. Okay, then once my eyebrows are applied, I take the Freedom Pro Conceal palette. This is the shade Medium Dark. They do have one deeper than this, but this palette, as well as all the other shades, retail for £5 and you get 6 concealers. But once again, the formula is kind of stiff, so for me it's really good underneath my brows because I don't like creamy concealers underneath my brows. I just find it hard to apply when it's too creamy, and sometimes it just messes up my eyebrows. So this one is really kind of dry but still creamy enough to glide along the eyebrow. So moving on to eyeshadow now, we're going to start with an eyeshadow base. Typically lately I've been using my Tarte Lid Lock just because I feel like this one is gone a bit funny. Like, I've had it for a while and I think you're only meant to have it for 18 months and I've definitely had it longer than that. So I think it's gone a bit funny, but I'm going to have to use it today because my Tarte one is, of course, is not under £10. It is a little bit more creamy than my Tarte one. The Tarte one kind of reminds me of like a matte paint pot. It's really quite dry and it does dry down. This one is a lot more creamy. Then for eyeshadow today, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Flawless 4. I'm only using this because I actually haven't used it on my channel yet. I did use it on the Makeup Revolution YouTube channel, but this I'm going to use because it's £8 and it fits into my theme today. Plus I really love the colour selection in this palette. So it comes with a rose gold front with my hideous fingerprints all over it, as you can see. And then this is the inside. How gorgeous is that palette? Ooh. As you can see, I've used mine quite a bit. This shade down here, this reddish brown, is almost hitting pan, like it's got the biggest dent in it. So what should I do today? Okay, so the first color I'm gonna go in with is this kind of light warm tone transition brown, and it is called Drop. So I'm gonna take that drop shade straight into the crease area. I'm not quite sure how this eyeshadow base is gonna react to me blending on top, so I'm a bit scared. Oh, it's actually alright. It's not too sticky. I'm just going to concentrate this colour. And these mattes are so pigmented in this Flawless 4 palette. Then next I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is kind of like a pinky purpley colour. And it's called Glowing. And I'm going to concentrate this on the outer. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a halo eye. Like, what do I want to do today? I think I want to do like a mini cut crease maybe. I love this colour. This like magenta purple. Oh, I love it. I'm also going to carry a little bit into the crease. This is definitely one of the best 32 palettes Makeup Rev have done, because I wasn't really a fan of the 32 palettes before this one because it was just full of so many light colours. But this one's got so many variety of colours. Definitely my favourite. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my favourite colour from this palette, which is the warm tone brown, and it is called Hair Down. And I'm also just going to tap this onto the outer V. And then last but not least for the matte, I'm going to take a little bit of the black, which is a very pigmented black, and put that right on the corner. Now I'm just going to do a little mini cut crease, and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Camouflage Conceal palette, which is the shade Medium Dark. I always use this to cut my crease. I love the consistency. Once again, pretty dry, not too creamy, which is always great to work with once you're trying to get precision. And I tend to take the lightest shade right here. And people always ask me what this brush is. This is from the Zoeva dupe brush set that I got from eBay. So it is really cheap. I think the whole set was like 15 brushes for like 10 or 12 pounds. It was really, really cheap and affordable, but I used this brush to cut the crease. I think I'm gonna start with this shade here, this shimmery color, which is called Palette Whistle. And I just like to pat this on, so I don't want to disturb the concealer underneath it. I might even do a little bit of glitter in the crease. And then for the middle part of the lid that is left empty, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Crimson. And I'm just going to pat that onto the center. Then taking a dab of Hair Down, which is the warm tone brown that I absolutely love. Just going to blend that right on the edge. And then a dab of the black. Should I put a glitter in the crease? What should I do? I think I'm going to put a little bit of gold glitter through the crease. So this came in a set of like 8 for £7 something, I think. It was really, really cheap off eBay, and they're literally just glitter liners. So if you're uncomfortable using like pigment glitters, these are really, really easy to use. So now I'm going in with mascara, and my favorite drugstore mascara is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I heard about this from Lauren Curtis here on YouTube, and I've been obsessed for many years now. However, because Jordana is like a USA drugstore brand, it's not readily available here in the UK, but you can get it on like Amazon or eBay. I tend to buy like a pack of 4 for £10 from Amazon. So I absolutely love the formula of this mascara. The wand, everything is just amazing. Okay, then for lashes today, I'm going to use Lovable Lashes, which is my own lash line. I do own Lovable Lashes, and this is the style Party Princess. These have already been cut and used like to fit my eye. I've used them like 3 times already, and as you can see, they still look brand new. As long as you keep them in the case, they will last you quite a long time. They are 3D silk lashes, and they retail for £3.99. So while I'm waiting for my eyelash glue to get tacky, I'm gonna go in with concealer, and this concealer is like my holy grail. I have other concealers, of course, but every time I use them, something's wrong. Either my baking doesn't look the same, I crease underneath my eyes. Like honestly, this is the only concealer that I've found doesn't crease on me, doesn't look overly dry underneath my eyes. I absolutely love the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and the price is only £3.99, so you really cannot beat this concealer in my opinion. And I use it to just highlight underneath my eyes, you know, everywhere I usually highlight on my face. This one's nearly finished. I'm like, so yeah, underneath my eyes, down the center, also my chin, up here and here. And then I take whatever's left on like the applicator and clean up my wing. Also, just in case you didn't know, LA Girl does have a UK website, and it ships from, I think, Nottingham or somewhere. It ships from somewhere in the UK. I can't talk and do this, one sec. Yeah, like I was saying, so it does ship from the UK, so you don't have to pay customs or anything like that. Plus it saves you from buying fake ones off eBay, which I have done by accident before. I went to go buy like the original from eBay because it said genuine in the listing, as it always does, and then it came, I applied it, it looked genuine, I applied it, and then it started burning my face. Like literally I started feeling burning underneath my eyes. So I of course contacted the eBay seller, and I was like, hey, this is fake, like it's burning. I use LA Girl every single day, like the genuine one, and this is not genuine. And they emailed me back like, oh, it's 100% authentic, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, sure, I want my refund. So they were like, oh, can you send it back to us, because I did order like 3 of them, and I was like, yeah, sure, take your trash, I'll send it back. So I sent it back to them, and literally they did not receive it, so I never got my refund. Do not buy concealer from eBay, guys. Learn from my lesson. Do not buy it from there, they're scammers. So go onto the LA Girl Pro website. They actually have a UK website that ships from the UK. It is their official stockist, of course. It's the LA Girl Cosmetics website. Now I'm quickly just going to plop my lashes on. Now going in, blending out the concealer. Sometimes I do that little trick that Jackie said and just leave the concealer for a bit to set, and then you get more coverage, like I just did now. While I was putting my lashes on, the concealer was setting. Sometimes I just blend it out straight away. It depends how lazy I'm feeling that day. And then sometimes if I have time, which I do today, thank God, I use the Makeup Revolution Cream Contour. I take this shade up here and just cream contour my cheeks. I've been eating a lot of Burger King lately. I'm quite ashamed of it, a lot of Burger King, and I feel like once you're zoomed up on my face, you can see like the chin's coming in a bit, you know, my face is just getting a bit fuller, so the contour is needed right now. So I apply with my finger a little bit up here as well. Try and make that 5-head of forehead, and of course the double chin. And then for cream contour, I like to take a brush to blend it out, and then I go over it at the end with a sponge. So I kind of just flick it up. Then once I'm happy with how it looks, I tap around the edges with a sponge. Just make sure it's all blended. Now I'm going to go in and bake, and for this I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution banana powder mixed with terracotta. Now these are both £5 each, so together they are £10, but if you only need to buy one, then of course it's £5. But I'm going to mix them because I like how they look together mixed. Take some of the powder and just dab it right on. I also carry the powder down the sides of my nose like here to kind of help with the contour. Now bear in mind I do have oily skin, so for dry skin this would be excessive amount of powder, but for me it really helps my makeup last and stop slipping throughout the day. And then while that's baking, for the rest of my face I'm going to take the black Opal Deluxe finishing powder. Usually I like to use my MAC mineralized skin finish. It's just a preference. I love the way it makes my skin look kind of airbrushed, and it is my favorite face powder. But to stick to my budget of under £10, this is £10 from eBay. Let's take a little bit and dust it all over. And then I'm just gonna dust away the baking as well. Okay, so the next step for me is bronzing, and my ultimate favorite bronzer in this whole entire world is the Sunkissed Giant Bronzer in medium. They do have dark. I've mentioned this before so many times on my channel. So yeah, here we have the dark one, and then here we have the medium one. And for £2.99, you can see you get a lot of product. I mean, there's like 28 grams of product in here, which is an absolute bargain for £2.99. But I did check before filming this video, and this one, I haven't checked this one, but this one is sold out on Fragrance Direct. So the next best thing is eBay, and it's there for £4.99. Still very affordable for the amount of product that you get, but it is cheaper on Fragrance Direct. So if you maybe want to wait for it to come back in stock, I'm not quite sure if you can like sign up for notifications or whatever, but I love this bronzer. It gives such a nice warm bronze. And for deeper skin, finding a bronzer is just so hard because most things come out as like a contour color, like most things have gray tones in it, whereas this actually gives me like a warm glow. I absolutely love it. So I hope you can see from side to side, I have a lot more warmth and glow on this side compared to this side, which is like boring and nothing. Then for contour today, I'm going to use something I haven't used in a while. We have the Sleek Face Contour Kit in the shade Dark, which looks like this. It's a duo, so it comes with the contour as well as the highlight. So this does retail for £6.99, and I mean, it's not the cheapest, you know, contour kit on the market, especially for what you get, which is only 2 products. I'm just gonna, oh, and you see how deep that is? Okay, that's way too much. I'm also going to take a little bit down the sides of my nose. Now we're going to move on to blush. So I did receive a couple products from this new brand in Superdrug, which is called Cake Cosmetics. I did get like a foundation and a, let me get it. So this brand is for deeper, darker skin. It only has deeper, darker skin foundations. I don't even think I'm on the spectrum of foundation because they did send me this one. And as you can see, it is too dark for me. So I went on the website to see if maybe there's another shade that I could try. And it seems like, I'm not quite sure, but every other shade of foundation is like this color or darker. This is the shade N11. Actually, they do have like a 9.5 or something like that, but even that is too dark for me. So it's a great foundation line for Superdrug because, sorry, I thought my camera stopped recording then. It's definitely a great foundation for Superdrug because of course we don't have options as deeper, darker skin in Superdrug. I don't even think this is in store, it's only online, which is a bit sad, but hopefully we'll get there. They'll carry these in store. Unfortunately, I can't try the formula because it's too dark for me. Like I said, I could use it as maybe like a contour color. Maybe one day I'll try it as that. It does come with a pump as well, and I believe it retails for £12.99 on the Superdrug website. They also sent me the Sheer Glow highlighter, which I was going to use in today's video until I checked the price. Is £12.99. But they did send me some blushes as well, and I can use these because these retail for £8. But yeah, what I absolutely love about these blushes is that they do suit deeper, darker skin tones, so you won't have to worry about it being too light or not showing up. I mean, you can see they have tons of pigment, which is why I'm so excited to try them. So guys, if you are in the UK, definitely check out Cake Cosmetics because they have created a whole line for deeper, darker skin, which no one else was doing in the drugstore. So definitely go support them so they can continue to pump out products. For blush today, I think I'm gonna use this one because it will go gorgeous with that purple in my eyes. And this one is called Lucky 13. And then the orange one that I was holding before is called Tropicana. I will try that in another video. It comes in packaging similar to MAC, and then once you get it, this is what it looks like. It is an actual pot with a see-through front. You twist off the front and here is the blush. So I'm just going to take a dab in there. Very pigmented. And just, oh yes, this is what I was talking about with blushes. Put the color in there, and then I'm going to take my powder brush and blend this in. Okay, so that blush is very pigmented. You need the smallest, literally one dab in there, and it shows up perfectly. It's a gorgeous deep plummy color. It actually reminds me of my MAC Stubborn blush. They look really, really similar actually. This one may be even richer in color. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm gonna take the Flawless 4 palette. I'm taking this color right here and a little bit of the black and blending it on my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to lips before I do highlighter. And for lips today, I'm gonna take the Colourpop K lip liner, and this retails for $5, which is basically £3.50 or £4, something like that. So really cheap, really affordable. The only catch, of course, is that you have to order from the Colourpop website, ship it from the USA, all of that jazz. But this one's really kind of like a little input for my USA subscribers, because I know this video is kind of full of makeup rev, which is not as easily accessible in, I know it's available in Ulta, but of course they don't do the full range of products and stuff like that. And I've mentioned Superdrug quite a bit in this video. So yeah, this one's for my USA subscribers. And then for lips today, I'm going to be using one of these lip glosses, which is by Patron Cosmetics, and it is owned by fellow UK YouTubers, forgot the word. Yeah, it's owned by the Patrons here on YouTube, and I'm going to try one of these. I've already tried Baddie, which is this one. I absolutely love it. It's like a gorgeous everyday nude for me. It's like a brownish nude, of course, brownish peachy nude. And then the other two colors, one is more of a cool tone and then the other one is like a warm tone peach. Today I'm gonna go in with this one, which is called Baby Girl. They retail for £9.99 from Patron's website. They smell absolutely gorgeous and it just feels good supporting other YouTubers, you know, especially British YouTubers. It's like, hey. These glosses are so pigmented and they smell delicious, honestly. That is absolutely stunning. Love that. That's the shade Baby Girl. One more time. Okay guys, so my camera died and I had to wait for the battery to recharge. So while I was doing that, of course, I applied some highlight, which was the last step. I used the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in the shade Bronze Kiss, which is my absolutely favorite highlight. As you can see, it gives me such a gorgeous kind of bronzy golden glow. I did just kind of stick to the top 3 sections. So you get 7 grams of products for £3, which is a bargain. Very pigmented. I also put the top color on my inner corner and down the center of my nose, and that concludes the video, guys. Everything on my face is under £10 and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Maybe you found some products that you didn't know about before, or maybe you just saw me use some products that you were interested in yourself. Whatever the case may be, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And yeah, if you like this video, then please go ahead, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.